guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be setting up paycheck number 2 for the month of August, as well as changing out my cash wallets and then stuffing my sinking funds as well. So if you like these kind of videos, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your August financial goals are. Grab your budget planner and let's get started. Okay y'all, so for this first week of August, I had 1, 2, 3 no spend days. I did spend money today, so there's that. I have quite a busy weekend going on this weekend because my best friend is actually in town, so we will be getting together later on today, as well as tomorrow, as well as Sunday. So I'm super excited. I do think I'm going to kind of use my birthday sinking fund to fund some of this stuff tonight and tomorrow, and just kind of do like my regular budget for the week for just my personal spending, you know, for this upcoming week until next Friday. So let's see, for the upcoming week we have new releases coming out on Monday, which is the glossy black wallets, and I have 1, 2, 3 bills due this week, which I am going to stuff today. One of my aunts has a birthday. I am going shopping on Saturday. I did put some notes over here on the side, so I do need to remember to get my tires rotated and balanced this month, and that will be free because I get my tires from Discount Tire and they do that for you for free. And I do need to officially change my address. Since I moved, I have not officially changed my address. I've just gone in on different places, and you know, like I've called my bank and change my address. I've changed my address like on Amazon and things like that, but I need to like officially do it with the post office. So I'm going to finally get that done this month. That's all we have for this upcoming week, so we can get into the budget and then paycheck 2. So this is my monthly budget page, and currently no bills have been paid yet. This rent and utilities category is for September. August was already paid. So after this week, I'll be able to check off some of these bills, as well as some bills down here. So this is my weekly check-in page, and then I was able to put paycheck 1 down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in paycheck 2. So for income, I am putting what I'm taking out of my paycheck. This is not my actual like full paycheck. So I'll just put that I'm taking out $227, $227, and that is going to be our total for what I'm taking out of my paycheck to work with for this week. And with this $227, I'm going to be paying a few bills, as well as stuffing my wallet and my sinking funds. So the total is $227. Next, I'm going to move on to expenses. And the expenses that I'm going to have to take care of on this paycheck. So for the first expense, I'm going to go ahead and put my Netflix bill. And I need to see when it's due. Netflix is due on the 6th. I should have put the event ticket. Well, the event ticket is technically due on the 8th. I don't know why I put it on the 5th. I think because I pay it on the 5th just to be on the safe side, but it's actually due on the 8th. So okay, and then maybe because of cell phone, I don't know, I'll just put the event ticket for the 5th. My event ticket is August 5th, and then my cell phone is going to be, and I think my cell phone is August 10th. I think what I ended up doing, guys, is I always try to put the bill maybe a little, like a day or two ahead, just so that I'm not late with it. I think that's how I was doing it. Or maybe my due dates changed on me at some point, but nonetheless, these are the dates that I go with, and it works out every month. So there's that. Next I'm gonna go ahead and put my cash envelopes. And so these don't have a due date. I don't know if y'all can see the calculator, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put the amounts in. And then y'all will see these amounts when I stuff them. So we're doing $165 this week for cash envelopes. For sinking funds, we're just doing our normal $50. And then I didn't need to take any money out for my saving challenge this week because I have some to stuff from the rollover for last week. So I won't need that. And then I wanted to start a little buffer cash envelope, and I'm gonna be putting $12 in that. So it is under expected, but I guess technically it's actual as well. But I'll just hold off on that in case my bills are a little bit higher or lower than I anticipated. And I feel like I never lined this up correctly. I should like put the strip down first and then write the amounts in, but I never do. So we have 11, 30, 77, 165, 11. Okay, y'all, so I actually made a mistake, and the 227 is only for these sections. My bill money is in the account, so this is the only cash that I took out today, and I made that mistake and I didn't realize it until now. It's been like a very crazy morning. I was at the bank for probably like 45 minutes. They're like doing construction. I was in line for like 30 minutes. It's crazy. So I don't have cash for my bills today. It's in the account. So I'm just going to be using the cash for these amounts today. So I'm just going to leave this paycheck where it is. I'm not going to mess with it anymore because this is not accurate. And yeah, so this is my first time. If you watched my video last week, this is my first time using my paycheck stickers. I haven't used paycheck stickers in about 2 years. So I'm getting reaccustomed to them. So of course you guys know anytime we like make changes to our budgets, or we might change up the way that we're doing something, we are bound to make mistakes. So that's currently what I'm dealing with. I've made that mistake, but the more I do it, the better it'll get. So for my weekly check-in, I do always allocate that I spend everything, because whatever is left over goes into my saving challenge. So for spending, I'm giving myself $100 this month. I spent 10, so I have 90 remaining. For gas, $2.25 minus 45 is $1.80. For groceries, $3.50 minus 70 is $2.80. For home, 75 minus 15 is 60. And then eating out, 25 minus 225 is 200. And then I didn't give myself anything this first week for meds and beauty, so I still have 50 in meds. And then I'm not doing a beauty budget this week because this month, because I'm using my my birthday sinking fund. So for spending this week, it's not gonna get anything. I actually think that was an oversight. Sure it was. Groceries or gas is getting 45. Groceries is getting 70. Home is getting 15. Eating out is getting 25. And medicine is getting 10. Beauty is getting nothing. Yeah, spending was definitely an oversight, but it's okay. I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm just a little discombobulated this week. But this week is going to run from the 4th, which is today, till August 10th. And I do always get asked what kind of planner this is. So this is an Erin Condren monthly planner. And the monthly planner just means that it comes, the weekly pages comes with lined pages so that you can pretty much turn the planner into whatever you need it to be. It's not pre-filled in, so it doesn't tell you, you know, what to fill out or how to fill things out. You just set it up however you want. And yeah, I have always been better using these types of planners. Even when I was like 18 and like my first year in college and stuff, I always got planners with just regular like lined pages. Just like this, I can use it however I need. So again, we are working with $227 this week in cash. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch wallets with you guys. This is not something I usually ever do on camera, but I felt like it would be fun. So we have just started the August challenge, and today I'm gonna be able to put, I think this 20 came from gas, 20, and then the 10, and I'm just gonna hold on to the 1 and put it in my bank envelope. And I do need to put this in the bank because I actually took this out of my sinking fund. Out of my sinking funds this week. So I need to put that back in the bank. So we're gonna stuff the 20 and the 10 today. So I'm gonna grab my check mark stickers here and put down 20 and 10. August is a big month for us, guys. It is nearly $200 that we are going to be trying to save this month. So I'm going to be extremely motivated not to spend money as much as I can this month to try to reach that goal. So we have our first August saving challenge stuffings complete. So now I'm gonna go ahead and switch into the black wallet here. So these wallets are a glossy black with rose gold hardware. I'm just like feeling the rose gold this, around this time. Y'all see my new clear sparkle binders that also have rose gold. I don't know, I'm just feeling it. So these will go on sale on Monday, August 7th. I did put the listings on the website so you guys could see it in advance in case you need to prepare. You can see the pictures, you can read the information and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to do a little transfer here and put this one to the side. Okay, so along with the wallets, my new black double font rose gold envelopes will also be available on Monday as well, and they come with trackers on the back. So spending's getting nothing accidentally, and gas is getting 45. Y'all, I held on to my gas for dear life this week because I was like, I've got to try to save this money so I can put it in my saving challenge. I did not want to pull it out. So gas is done. Groceries is getting 70. I held on to, I think I have like 30 something miles left in my car. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to the gas station. I held on for dear life. Home is getting 15. And I don't think I need anything for home this week. Not that I can recall. Oh no, I take that back. I do. I didn't get things to wash clothes with. I ran out of that. Eating out is getting 25. Meds is gonna get 10. Beauty nothing. I gotta go back to the bank. I just have one receipt this week and some coins and then my cards. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my new buffer envelope for or my buffer cash envelope. So yes, I forgot to take my bill money out, so it's okay. So this is my new buffer envelope. I do have a buffer account online, but I do want to start saving some in cash. I think today is the 4th, and I'm putting $12 in there, and then we'll have a balance of 12. And then next I'm gonna grab the sinking funds. Okay, so I did a bill condensing last week, and it really came in handy because these envelopes are like super slim now. So I do try to do that once a month at the end of every month, and it works out really, really well. I do need to get new trackers because it is a new month, but I may just go ahead and fill it up all the way down and then get a new one later. So I think today is the 4th, y'all. So I'm adding $1 today to the birthday envelope, and that's gonna give us 100, 200, 220, 210, 211, 100, 200, 220, 230, 231, 231. Not retirement, wardrobe is gonna get 5. I need to change that. $455. And I am going to be using this envelope pretty soon over the next few weeks. This one and a couple others. Car maintenance is also going to get a 5. $430. And I have let's see, I've been getting a few questions lately on Instagram. A few of you have asked me about, like, you have like some anxiety, I guess, with keeping cash in your houses, and just, I guess, like some advice for that. And $30. I don't really have advice for keeping cash in the house, other than like maybe don't keep a large amount, keep it in a safe. That's really the only advice I could probably give to you about keeping cash in the house. I kind of think it's just a personal thing as far as like what you're comfortable with and what your preference is. So April May has 60. But I don't really have any advice for it, because, well, what I always tell people is that I started having cash in the house when I was a teenager. So this is essentially something I've done my whole life. And so it's not something that I have anxiety about or that I worry about. That's not to mean, that doesn't mean that nothing can happen. It's just not something that I worry about. And if something does happen, I'm just kind of like, I trust God to give me back whatever's going to be taken and more. So, and I know that living that way is not ideal for everybody. Like, I know that probably hearing me say that might be a little annoying for some people. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, if it annoys you, I'm sorry. But actually, I'm not sorry. It is what it is. But that's kind of how I handle this whole cash system. Is, yeah, it's, you know, when you were young, you know, y'all, we didn't have bank accounts when we were 13, 14. We just kept cash, you know, in our drawers, in our purses and stuff like that. And so, and I don't have like thousands upon thousands of dollars in the house. So that's the only thing I could probably say, is to maybe not have a whole lot of money in the house if that's something that you have anxiety about. But honestly, there's really nothing I could say, or there's no advice I could give other than, you know, have a safe, don't have so much money. But it's a personal thing. It's an individual thing. You have to decide if this is something you want to do or not. There is no solution to, you know, you have to be either or. Like, either you're gonna keep cash in the house, trust God, if something happens, God is gonna give it back to you 100-fold and go on with life, or decide that this is not what you want to do, and maybe you want to use prop money and you're not gonna take the risk. And, you know, you can do, they have I think cashless envelopes I've heard of before. You can use apps, you can use prop money, and you can go that route. But other than that, y'all, there's really nothing. I don't know how I can help y'all in that way. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've had cash in the house living with family. I've had cash in the house with friends over. It has literally never been a problem. And again, not saying it never could be, but I'm just saying, God forbid if it ever does become a problem, I don't know. I'm just like, God got me. He gonna give me that back plus more. So that's just how I live. And I know it's not for everybody, so I'm not saying to have that mindset, but that's kind of the mindset that I have. And I live a peaceful life with cash in the house. I live in peace when I'm not at home. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not worried about it. So, and again, I also think because I've been doing it almost my entire life. Yeah. So, my guy baby has 55, 56, 57, 58. I had cash in the house when we lived in our first house, like when I was with my, you know, when growing up, because I lived in 3 houses in my life, and 2 was with my parents. So in our first house, we had I had cash in the house, and at that point I was sharing a room with my sister. So, and I would just keep the cash in my drawer. Everybody in the house knew where it was, and it never came up missing. So I don't know. 75 in medical. So that 25 that I have to send back to the bank, I pulled it from medical. Not going into details, but I pulled it from here. So that's going to be the end of the high priority binder. We'll be back with the low priority binder. Okay guys, so this is the low priority binder. And I was telling you guys like a couple videos ago that I'm not sure, I hope that wasn't loud in y'all's ears, that I'm not sure what envelopes I want to do for fall, but I've definitely figured it out. So for the pink binder, I'm going to, once September rolls around, I'm going to come out of the berry envelopes, which I have loved this combination. Y'all, I've loved it. This has probably been one of my favorite combinations, the berry pink with the vellum. But I'm going to get back into my rose gold pumpkins for fall vibe. So we're going to do that with the vellum. And then for this binder, I'm going to go into, let's see, into these. So I'm gonna change into the rose gold black to go with the black binder. Okay, so I did have a 5 underneath the ones here, if you're wondering where that came from. But let's see, card tax is gonna get 2. So yeah guys, I do change my envelopes out every season, if you haven't noticed. So it just gives me like a refresh, and then it kind of like helps me get into like the season of whatever's coming up, like spring. These were more like spring, my spring colors, but I just decided to keep them for summer as well because I felt like, I mean, it's, you know, yellow, like it fits. The blue reminds me of like the ocean. So Cartax has 20, 30, 1, and 2. So I do change out my envelopes every season. So for winter, I probably will jump back into my winter envelopes unless I come out with a different design. I'm not sure yet. But those winter envelopes were also a big hit last year. I think y'all really liked those. And yeah, so I just love changing things up. I feel like it helps me stay consistent. Like all of this helps me stay consistent. So, you know, doing my videos, you know, on here and on Instagram, this helps me stay consistent. And then changing things up, using new stickers every month, it all helps me like stay consistent. Electronics has 10, 11, 12, 13. I did have to get a new charger, and I'm not really sure why chargers are so expensive, but yeah, I had to get a new one because, you know, chargers just randomly go out on you out of the blue. Emergency is getting a 5. And so that's our last 5. So we'll have 1,200, 25, and 30. So 12, 30. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all about medical. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all because y'all are my sisters. I mean, every now and then we get some haters on the channel, but y'all are my sisters and brothers. So let's just go with it. So you guys know, especially if you've been watching my Instagram, that I kind of started having some digestive issues about a month ago. I actually think I ate something that was not good, and we all know how that goes. So I won't go in, I will spare you the details, but my stomach has really not been the same since then. So before a month ago, I never had any like issues, like stomach issues, like nothing. I do have skin issues. I've had skin issues my whole life. From a little girl, I had eczema. You still have it. It doesn't go away, but you get to a point where you kind of outgrow the breakouts. So I don't really have eczema breakouts anymore unless something weird is going on. But I've always had skin issues, starting with eczema. And then of course I went through adolescence and, you know, had acne. And then in like my early 20s, I started developing hives, mainly environmental. So my skin does not react well to heat, to pollen, all that stuff. So I've never had digestive issues, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until about a month or so ago. And it was after I ate something that didn't sit well with me, and I thought like once I was past it, I was past it. But y'all, ever since then, I've been on the struggle bus. I'm like, some days I am fine, and some days my stomach is upset, and I'm just, you know, I didn't really know what to do. I was trying like some, I was like, okay, I did a week of like vegetarian, pescatarian meals. So like no meat, you know, and then I did a gluten-free week, which did go over really well for me. You know, it's an acquired taste, gluten-free stuff, but it didn't taste bad. But y'all, I feel like the Lord on high spoke to me the other night. And I feel like he told me to get a probiotic. And I was like, what? Because I'm really like thinking, I'm like, I just started having problems. Like I don't have stomach problems. This is something that just started. Something has caused it, and I haven't been able to get myself back to normal. So I remember my coworkers used to take probiotics and they loved it. And I was like, I never took it. I just take a multivitamin every day. That's it. So I did some research, like what is a probiotic? What can it do? The whole nine. And what I read, what really piqued my interest was if something has like disturbed the health of your gut, a probiotic can help get it back to a healthy condition. And so I ordered one from Amazon. I will probably link it in my Amazon storefront. And I'm on day 2 of using it. It's only been 2 days, but when I tell y'all, your girl is already like back to normal. Like, I'm gonna take the whole bottle because it's 30 capsules, so it's a month. And I'm like, considering I've had a month of, up and down, one day is good, the next day is bad. That's just how it's been for me over the past month. I'm gonna take the whole bottle of it, but I am already feeling like 95% better. I've, been eating, and that was the thing, y'all. I was eating things that I always eat that never bothers me. And all of a sudden, over the past month, it had been bothering me. I'm like, what is going on here? I think I had told y'all in my last video, I don't know if I'm just going through a phase or what, but it kind of hit me the other night that I think, my stomach really got like disturbed when I ate some fish. It was fish that I ate about a month ago, and I think it was not good. Not home. I bought it from somewhere, and I think it was not good. And so it just kind of hit me like my stomach has kind of been disturbed since then, and I need to take something to help like restore it back to health. So 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell y'all that, but I feel like I've been kind of keeping you guys updated on like, me being interested in taking like the intolerance test, and you guys were really, on board with that and definitely like encouraged me to go ahead and go that route. And I'm still open to it, but, I just have been, talking to God about it. Like, I'm like, God, I don't know what's going on. Like, what do I need to do? And then it just hit me like, you ate something bad. Your stomach has not really been the same since. You need to take something to help restore the health of it. And I honestly cannot believe that in 2 days, like, no stomach problems whatsoever. It's crazy. 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39. So I'm still going to get the intolerance test. Don't get me wrong. That's definitely still happening because I want to get an intolerance test and I want to get an allergy test eventually. But considering that most of my allergies are environmental, I'm not too pressed to take the allergy test. But I do still want to take the intolerance test, and I still will. I just needed like some immediate relief. And apparently a probiotic helps with a lot of things. Like, people have said like it helps like with their moods, it helps with their energy levels. I've never taken one before, but ever since I've been taking it over the past couple of days, the issues that I was having, just kind of feeling like I can't really keep anything down, just kind of feeling like, things that I always ate that never gave me a problem is all of a sudden giving me problems, and these problems just started a month ago. So yeah, guys, I will probably update you all next Friday after it's been a little over a week since I've been taking the probiotic, to give you guys an update, let you know like if I've had any side effects and just how everything is going. But so far, day 2, your girl is feeling magnificent. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Don't forget, you guys, that the glossy, so this is a matte black in case you guys are just wondering the difference, and then this is a glossy black. But the glossy black wallets will be on sale on Monday. You guys can head over to the website to check out the listing, as well as the black and rose gold envelopes, and they have trackers on the back, which I think is so cute. I actually was like, I don't really use trackers, but I put them for other people who like to use them. But I actually think I want to buy me a wet erase marker and like try it out. So if you guys use trackers on the back, let me know how you like it. And yeah, so that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. And if you have any questions for me, you can leave them down below, and if not, then I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.